Hello and welcome to Tarot Speaks. This is your November or first week of November reading for the collective. I will be using the Isis Oracle deck, and these will be the messages for the first week. Towards the end, I will pick some cards for each individual element and get some clarity on the Isis Oracle reading. So we're going to begin with the Rising Sun. The Divine Solar Child Reborn. So the Divine Solar Child Reborn. This card is about healing after a struggle, rebirth, going through a situation that has caused you some sort of detriment, and healing from that situation. Some of you may be may have given birth, and now you're healing from that birthing process, and now you're nurturing yourself, nurturing your child. But also this can indicate, like I said, getting over a situation that may have been a struggle, and now there's a new day. This is a time for renewal this first week of November. Remember, this is for the collective. So we have the Talisman of Potency and Power over 7 Scorpions. Talisman of Potency is about being able to manifest in your material world, being able to use your material possessions, having everything that you need in order to overcome certain situations, whether this is a financial situation, a home life situation, or what have you. You have the opportunity, you have the tools necessary in order to overcome any struggles that you may be facing, or anything that has kept you stagnant, or kept you from being able to progress in terms of your finances, in terms of your home life, in terms of any area of your life. There is some sort of stability here that will allow for you to overcome some lower vibrational energies. Moving forward, we have the Serpent of Fire and the Stay True in Being Your Power. The Serpent of Fire is about knowing when to communicate and how to communicate. This is about knowing when to be use your fierce warrior side of yourself in communicating harshly, or using the soft side of yourself in communication. Stay true in your power. We're talking about standing up for yourself, knowing what it is that you want moving forward, and being able, with these two cards, being able to communicate what it is that you want and standing in that truth moving forward during this first week. We have Past Life, Present Power, the Many Spiritual Faces of You, and Truths Unveiled, the Revelation of Isis. Past Life, Present Power is about understanding the lessons of the past and allowing yourself to use those lessons as tools to maneuver through situations in your present moment. Understanding when you're seeing a repeated pattern of negativity, as well as when you're seeing the good that can come about through doing something that works, is what I want to say. So Truths Unveiled is about maybe things not being as they seem. There's some secrets or some things that are hidden, and you're going to have to use your lessons of the past in order to see through these illusions and really get an understanding of how you can maneuver through this energy during the first week of November. Like I said, you may have to communicate some things in order to bring stability within a relationship or within a job situation. You may have to communicate with family members. Maybe you've had a birth of a child, and then now you need to communicate some sort of rules or some sort of standards, or create some sort of standards within your home or within your life, so that things are fair and balanced and in order, so that there's safety around you and around your family members and in your workplace, and just depending on what area of life this is for you this week. But this is about using what you already know in order to cut through the fog and understanding when something is truthful for you, or when there's an illusion present and things aren't what they seem. So maybe you're not clear on some things. Maybe you need to communicate with someone and really get an understanding, so that you're not coming up with your own ideas or your own thoughts about what's happening, and really get clear on and have those conversations about what it is that you truly want moving forward, and how it is that you're feeling confused, or how it is that you're feeling that you don't have all the information. magic and ritual, divine sisterhood, magic and ritual, crafting sacred practice. This is about having some order, some structure, doing things repetitiously, doing things like, okay, so maybe you had a new child and you're having to get on a feeding schedule. Maybe you're starting a new job and you have to maneuver your family life with your work schedule. But this is about putting things in order, having a certain way of doing things on a daily basis and doing it repetitiously so that it brings about a good outcome. Divine sisterhood is about collaborating, coming together with people in your environment, maybe celebrations during this first week. And what I'm seeing with these two cards is that maybe you need to make a habit to get together with others in order to enjoy yourself after going through some sort of struggle or after some confusion may have arisen with the situation. Now you're able to make it a habit to come together with particular individuals and bring some sort of structure, order, and balance to a situation through communication and through standing up for what it is that you believe and what it is that you want. And this will help you to eliminate any negative energies between you and the people around you as you communicate what it is that you want and stand true, stand in your power, stand in your truth during this first week. So we're overcoming struggles. This is a new opportunity for growth, for creating stable situations in our environment through our communication skills, to cut through the illusions, to cut through any situations where we may not have all the information, needing the truth to be revealed, using our past lessons in order to see through the illusions this first week and really be able to create some sort of balance that allows for us to come together with people who are on our same wavelength or on our same vibration and making it a habit to do so. So, talisman of potency, power over 7 scorpions. Like I said before, having everything that you need in order to overcome any obstacles during this first week. After experiencing some struggles previously, we're in a healing phase and we still have all of the tools we need to overcome any obstacles that may be coming towards us as we move forward in this new week, in this new month. With that, we have the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands in reverse. So you're looking at the details of the situation and you may not be so quick to offer your energy to this situation. You want to maintain your sense of stability, and in order to do so, you're going to have to evaluate the situation and evaluate the growth of and the process that you have created thus far. So you may not be so quick to offer your energy to situations, especially if it's not going to produce what it is that you want, especially if it's not going to create some sort of new beginning or bring about a sense of newness and the ability to move forward. You want to overcome these situations where you may have missed an opportunity or you may have just turned down an opportunity after seeing the details of a situation because you're in a healing period and you don't want to go through the same thing twice is what I'm getting. Serpent of fire, priestess of serpenthood, and stay true and be in your power. Isis, Osiris, lady and lord of divine authority. Like I said, standing up for yourself, knowing when to strike, knowing when to say what it is that you need to say in a harsh way or in a soft tone, knowing how to go about standing your ground. Standing your ground doesn't necessarily mean you have to be harsh. It just means you stand your ground in what it is that you want or don't want, and you can do it in a nice way. So be careful with your words as you stand your ground on this particular situation so that you aren't hurting other people, but also understand that you have the right to your opinion. You have the right to have what it is that you want and to have things be the way that you want this first week. We have the Four of Wands, and the Four of Cups reverse, bringing stability through your communication, being open to new opportunities, standing in your power when it comes to knowing that you want a stable home life, knowing that you want in your home, knowing who you want in your home, who you are willing to let go of, what are you willing to let go of in terms of your those past emotions, evaluating people and situations that are coming in and bringing offers because you want to maintain a sense of stability. Like I said, you may not be so quick to offer your energy to certain situations if it's not going to promote your growth during this first week, but you're not taking opportunities for granted with the Four of Cups being in reverse this first week. You're not going to take the opportunities for granted, but you're going to maintain your sense of stability within your home and within your family life. Past life, present power, the many spiritual faces of you, and truths unveiled. As I said, past life, present power is about using the lessons that you've learned in the past in order to maneuver through any illusions of this current situation or in this current moment. Like I said, truths unveiled is about things not quite being as they seem. So you may be in a home life situation where you're open to the new opportunities that come to you, and to the outside world, things may look a certain way, but you know what's happening on the inside of your situation. And you've learned certain lessons, you've gotten over certain things, and things aren't quite what they seem. So people may not know exactly what's going on or how to perceive your situation, but you've learned certain lessons that allow for you to see through or cut through this the illusion that other people may have held about you, or any illusions that others are holding and keeping you in during this first week. So if there's any illusions or anything that you're not clear about, you may have to communicate what it is that you truly want, stand up for yourself, and really draw upon those past experiences in order to get through this period of uncertainty or illusion. With that, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Lover. So things not moving forward. The Knight of Pentacles usually is a slow moving knight, as everybody says. You know, he moves really slow. He takes his time. He's really methodical. But this knight is in reverse. He's not going anywhere. This knight has come to a complete standstill. And you may be confused as to why this situation has come to a standstill. There needs to be a choice made. Maybe someone is making some sort of decision, and that is why things haven't moved forward within a particular situation. This could be a job situation where you may be waiting on someone to make a decision as to, you know, who to incorporate in their business or who to hire. You may be dealing with a situation in a relationship where someone may be indecisive about whether or not they want to be in a relationship, and there's confusion around that. You may have to use your, like I said, your past lessons in order to understand whether or not you want to maintain this same situation, or if you want to move on into a new opportunity. But you're trying to maintain your sense of stability. So whatever decision that you make this month will be for your highest good. It will be to maintain your stability. You're seeing the details of a situation, or you're overlooking the details of a situation before offering yourself, or before offering your energy to it, because you have what it takes to manifest what it is that you want, and you just want to manifest the best outcomes for yourself. So you may stop and take your time before making a decision, or someone else may be doing this with you, but you're open to the new opportunities. You're just standing in your power in terms of what is true for you and what it is that you want moving forward. Magic and ritual, crafting sacred practice, divine sisterhood, community of spiritual sisters and brothers of the light. So this is about making it a habit to connect with other people and bring a sense of happiness and togetherness and joy and fulfillment. This is what you want this first week. This is what you want to accomplish after going through a tumultuous time or a bit of a struggle, having to stand up for yourself, having to rely upon your life lessons in order to get you through some confusion and make some choices. You're ready to connect with other people and make it a habit to bring those connections together and bring those connections closer, whether this is with a particular um, person, group of people, because this is about community. So whatever decisions you make in terms of bringing structure and order to a situation will be good for the collective, and that's what you want. You want to make things good for everyone involved, and you want to cut through some of this confusion. So with that, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Devil card. So there may be some toxic connections, and you're going to stop communicating with anything that is toxic. With this Eight of Wands being in reverse, this is about things slowing down. Maybe there's addictions or codependencies that's slowing a connection down. Someone is indecisive, unable to make a choice, and that slows down a relationship, or that slows down the progress of a situation and causes it to be toxic. So with magic and ritual, this is about, like I said, bringing structure and order, having a routine, routinely drawing back your energy from negativity, drawing back your energy from codependency situations, drawing back your energy from any toxic relationships, toxic family members, people, places, and things in your environment, so that you can have that sense of stability. Like I said, you're trying to maintain your stability, whether this is, well, this is your home stability, but we're also talking about your emotional stability, your spiritual stability. Anything that is toxic can affect all areas of your life. So this is about looking at the details of a situation so that you can overcome any struggles that you maybe that may come about in this week, by drawing upon your past experiences and really communicating what it is that you want, standing up for yourself so that you can overcome negative energies of others and cut through the illusion of being stuck, of being stagnant, of anything that is stopping your growth and stopping your progress during this first week. So overall, as I said, this is a time of healing. This is a time of renewal. This is the dawning of a new day. This is about transformation, healing, growth, and starting a new cycle with the Rising Sun card. So we're going to pick some cards for each element. I'm going to go one card through each element, then I'm going to pick 2 cards for each element on the second go round. So be patient with me, please. So with unconditional love and guidance for the first week of November 2018 for Capricorn, what is the message for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, Earth signs for the first week of November? What is the first message for Earth signs? The Knight of Swords. So you may be evaluating a situation in your head, really thinking about what it is that you want. How do you want to, proceed in a certain situation or with certain individuals? You may have to do some research. You may have to investigate situations before you make a move or before you make a decision. Like I said, a decision does need to be made. Someone needs to make a decision in order to clear some things up. Whether or not you're going to communicate this decision is up to you, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. It's up to you, Earth sign, as to whether or not you're going to communicate what it is that you find. This is a card of communication. So maybe you receive a message, but I feel more like this is you evaluating your thoughts, doing some sort of investigation, maybe some spying, maybe someone's spying on you, but this is about gathering information in order to make a decision. Air signs. 10 of Wands, carrying some burdens, having multiple projects and things that you must accomplish, needing to draw from your past experiences and communicate what will help you to release some of these burdens. You may be dealing with a toxic situation with a particular individual and you're carrying all the weight in a situation. The truth of that situation needs to be rectified through a choice. Whether you continue to invest yourself in a particular person, place, or a situation that's causing you a burden, or whether you decide to draw back your energy and not participate, look at the details of the situation as to what's causing you this burden, how you can overcome these burdens, and what it's going to take to heal the situation. Fire signs. The Hierophant. This is about commitments. Commitments within relationships, institutions. Higher wisdom. Seeking higher wisdom. Seeking higher wisdom, and also this is either making a commitment to yourself or making commitments to other people. And with the rising sun and the cards that are here, what I'm seeing is you need to look at the details of this situation as to whether these commitments are going to be fruitful for you, or are they causing stagnation? Are they causing you not to have that stability that you want? You need to evaluate that. That is your choice. It's up to you to make it your priority to come together with those who will uplift you and bring you to a place where you feel stable and grounded, and that you're with like-minded individuals. The Hierophant is indicating a union, that you may come into union with someone this first week, and it is a commitment. Making a commitment to yourself, making a commitment to another individual, but seeking higher wisdom as to how to go about creating this sense of stability and commitment with yourself or with other people. This may be a marriage. This may be commitment to family situations, but there's a commitment here that's being made. Water signs. The Queen of Cups in reverse. So I feel like there's an outpouring of your emotions, a releasing of your emotions. Be careful that you're not being emotionally manipulative during this first week as you're trying to create some sort of stability for yourself. And be sure that you're not the one creating a toxic situation in a group of individuals or with a group of individuals. Because it's going to muddy the waters in terms of decision making. It's going to create some sort of stagnation, or create a situation where you won't be able to push forward and have stability because there's too much toxic energy within this situation. But I feel like you're either pouring out your emotions to a particular individual, or, like I said, there's some emotional manipulation happening around you, and there needs to be a healing of this situation in order for things to move in a more stable way. Someone may have to stand their ground with you, or you may have to stand your ground in order to bring emotional balance within yourself this first week of November. Earth signs. Earth signs, like I said, evaluating a situation, doing some research, maybe receiving some messages. We have the Justice card in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Feeling like a situation is unfair, not feeling stable financially, not feeling financially independent, trying to do research to bring justice to a situation, to bring fairness and balance to a situation. Maybe you don't want to be single and you're trying to evaluate how you can change this with a particular air sign, Libra, to call out a sign, or an earth sign. Someone is delaying a process of being single, or delaying the justice from happening. So you may have be investigating a situation to see how you can bring justice to a situation and allow for yourself or this particular individual to have some sort of stability and independence. But there's spying is what I'm getting. Spying on someone who is single, or spying on someone because you don't want to be single, or someone is doing this to you. But there's unfairness in this situation. And you're trying to, like I said, this week we're trying to bring about some sort of healing after going through a struggle. So if you're constantly, or if you are evaluating a situation with a particular person that is unfair, understand you have the tools necessary in order to turn this situation around. Whether that is walking away from this situation and no longer evaluating it, or communicating what it is that you want so that you can have that stability, and so that you can have justice in this situation. Ten of Wands, air signs. Having burdens, needing to evaluate what's causing your burdens, needing to stand up for yourself, needing to communicate and learn from your past experiences so that you can alleviate some of these burdens and clear up some of the confusion with the truths unveiled. Collaborating with others to create some sort of structure and order, or some sort of not ritual, but some sort of routine that brings order to a situation where you're feeling like you have a lot of burdens to carry. We have the Sun in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse. So there needs to be some sort of action taken in order to regain your happiness. This is a period, this week is about healing after a struggle. So maybe you're still enduring this struggle and you're not happy about it. And right now, you're needing to take some sort of action. Maybe you rested and had to evaluate what your burdens are, or need to evaluate what your burdens are, or need to evaluate what actions you need to take in order to release these burdens and bring a happiness to your situation. So you're in a period, air signs, of taking action to let go of some burdensome situations so you can bring happiness into your life again. Fire signs, commitment. We're talking about commitment, a union, seeking higher wisdom, a financial institution, an institution of marriage. But this is about commitments and unions. That we have Temperance and the Empress. So, Temperance and the Empress, trying to manifest union patiently, bring about abundance within a union, seeking higher wisdom as to how you can bring about abundance in a union. Maybe dealing with a Libra or another fire sign, because Temperance is a fire sign and the Libra card is the Empress. But there's stability within this situation that you may be dealing with. There's healing, there's renewal, there's a commitment in trying to balance out emotions between individuals. But there is a commitment to stability in this, within a situation. Water signs, overcoming negative emotions, pouring out your emotions, maybe some emotional manipulation. Be careful that you're not being emotionally manipulative and creating toxic environments for the people around you. With that, we have the Page of Cups in reverse and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So, maybe you've made an offer and someone has turned it down, but you're overcoming that feeling of feeling left out in the cold. Needing to evaluate your emotions. You may be still holding on to the emotions of being rejected in a situation. Needing to let that go so that you can heal and bring about a change. Don't allow yourself to get stuck in the negative emotions that you have and create toxic situations for yourself and other people. It's a need to release those emotions to bring about balance. Ask for help if necessary. So at the bottom of the deck, You have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So this is about reciprocity, equal give and take, a delay in that happening. So Earth signs, Six of Pentacles reverse, you're still evaluating situations, trying to bring justice to a situation, fairness, stability, needing to put in the work to do so. Maybe someone else needs to put in the work with you, and you're evaluating someone else's work ethic or someone else's contribution to your situation. Air signs. Air signs are carrying burdens during this first week and needing to delegate tasks or take some sort of action in order to regain some sort of happiness. Someone isn't contributing to a situation as they should, and either you need to take action to eliminate some of your responsibilities so that you're not giving to situations and it's causing you a burden, or someone needs to contribute to your situation if you are in a partnership in order to alleviate some of the burden off of you and bring about happiness in the situation. Fire signs. Fire signs are, there's a delay in reciprocity. There's a delay in getting what you want out of a situation, but you're being patient as you build up your stability, as you build up your sense of commitment and your sense of confidence in a particular individual or in a particular situation. Water signs may be overly emotional, needing to heal their emotions, needing to draw back their energy and not contribute to a situation where they're not getting what they want out of situations. Like I said, with the Ace of Wands reverse, being careful about where you exert your energy and who you make offers to, needing to make a choice. Or maybe a choice has been made that you're not happy about, and this brings things to a standstill, but you're being asked to collaborate with other people to get out there and to maybe have some conversations with others in order to regain your sense of emotional balance, to open yourself up to healing and open yourself up to new opportunities for relationships. So I'm going to pick one card for each element. Earth signs. The Lunar Queen, like I said, self-evaluation. You're evaluating situations so that you can bring about some sort of stability and justice. So this week you may be a little reflective, going within to figure out how you can put the work in order to bring justice to a particular situation. Air signs. Air signs have the scales of balance. Ancient tantra of the soul. Bringing balance to situations by, like I said, eliminating some of those burdens, eliminating some of those tasks or those responsibilities. It's going to require your action to cut out the things that are burdensome to you, people, places, or situations in order to bring balance. This is a Libra card. We are talking to air signs. So this is about being clear on what it is that you want moving forward and really cutting out those things that are causing you to be unhappy and burdened during this first week. And this is going to require your action to bring balance to your situations, knowing when to act and knowing when to take a step back. Fire signs. You have healing the divine masculine. So fire signs may be going through a period of healing those negative energies they may have felt in the past, coming into union with another, bringing about patience, allowing yourself to be patient with yourself as you go through a healing process within relationships, and committing yourself to the growth and to the confidence, or to regaining your self-confidence and your self-worth during this first week. And water signs. Wings of Isis, uniting with the angelic self. This is about going within as well for water signs, seeking your higher wisdom in terms of knowing that rejection is God's protection. That maybe you've been rejected from a situation because the situation wasn't good for you. We do have the Devil card here when it comes to the environment, and the Eight of Wands indicating things slowing down due to negative energies. Don't allow your negative emotions to keep you stuck in a situation. Let go of those negative emotions, those negative feelings, those hurt hurt emotions and feelings. It's time to heal those, collaborate with new people, and open yourself up to new opportunities that will promote your healing and growth during this first week of November. So, I hope these messages were helpful to you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below. Let me know how